That's the song going through my head right now. All right, guys, how you doing today? Well, we got the two maps to look at. We're on the first one that yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of that. I don't want to slaughter it, all due respect. But this is the map. You start off with a start farm here at farmland 90. You get 67, and you get 33 here. I've got precision farming on, which it's working. So I'll get this down here to make sure there's only two fields we get. Yep, those are only two. I don't see anything else. Yesterday it didn't pop in. You do not get any vehicles, but you do get a pig, cow, chicken coop, another cow barn, and you get yourself a sheep barn over here. And hayloft and whatnot. We'll come and take a look at that. I have no idea what that red dot is, but we'll figure that out later. But I'm right down here at the very beginning. We're just going to come through, come up into our farm, take a look at that, and we'll just kind of journey on up the main road. That's where everything's at. All right, let's take a look. And we are starting off right here with our biogas heating, and then we'll head up the road to the other biogas plant. Then we'll jump into our vehicle, and we'll go up to the slurry pits and up by our farm. And you, like I said, you don't get any. And this leads right out of the map right here. No, wait, am I heading the right way? No, I'm heading the right way, so it doesn't head out of the map. But they do pretty flawless on the edges of the map. They do a really good job on it, I'd have to say. And as soon as I can get out of this content saving screen, all right. So I am heading the wrong way. Yeah. Down here to 91, and then I'm going to jump over here to 66 also. Let's just jump there. I don't have to run. But we're inside the plant, which I can't get out of. That's why I didn't jump here in the first place. I forgot. You get stuck if you jump in. But if you buy the land, look what all pops up. Let's kind of go over here and tag this and visit this so we get out of what we're in. Alright, you're down inside. It looked like it used to be a gravel pit area. But now that we bought this little area, now we have a sawmill, wood chip storage, wood storage 2, wood storage 1 and wood storage 1, okay. We got all the sawmill stuff. Alright, and then we're going to jump over here to 66 and go visit that. A little bit of the same here, nothing. This is an old gravel pit, it looks like. A little bit of role play possibilities. They've already got you set up for multiple levels, so you can drive out here however you want to do it. Don't think there's anything here. Let's go ahead and buy it just to be on the safe side. Make sure it doesn't just magically, okay, nothing magically popped in. Alright. But we'll go visit here real quick. We'll go to the other biogas plant, which was just up the road from where we were at. From the other biogas. Got some storage here. Well laid out. Plenty of room for maneuverability. Is that the word I'm looking for? Okay, we went to the wrong side. So let's just get into our vehicle. Okay, we got outside of our vehicle, right outside the store right here, which does not show up on the map and does not give you a way to purchase it. Not even with, let's get into farmlands. You can purchase this, but it doesn't give you the store. But the store is right here. It doesn't show up on the map. So that's why I just purchased this, so I'd have something to I'll get around the map in. I tried to pace it the proper way. Yeah, it ain't the fastest thing, but hey, it can be utilized later. Yeah, it ain't the safest thing to drive at 50 miles an hour either. Okay, and right here we have the store. Okay. This is one and two of your slurry pits that are right here. You also get this farmland 103, I guess, that has a universal purchase of all project and a slurry selling station on it. And that would be right in here. And now we're going to come up into our farm. I'm just going to jump the gate, but we are here on our farm. All of this is yours, and it is well set up. Big sheds, big sheds. Got a couple of them. Edge of your property, another way out of it. This is just level 1, what I'm running around down here with. So there's your big old silo. It's got 4,100,000 liters. Then we'll go up to the other level. And this is where we're getting into your cow and pig barns and stuff up in here. Here's one of them. Let's see if I can find the trigger real quick. I thought I left the door open by a trigger. There it is. And, come on, get in. This will hold 500 animals on that particular cow barn. Got your slurry pits and stuff right here. Okay, we're on the same level. And nice little overhang. Got yourself a fuel pump right there. It looks like either a DEF pump or biofuel gas right there. Not bad looking farm. I mean, this is well laid out. I'm not much on curbs, but I do like these ones. These are nice. Okay, here's your milk. This must be your dairy farm, your dairy cow barn. We're going to take the jump over it. And this one will bring you in 150 animals. And then, yep, we're still going up. I love the split level of this. This one you can have 1,500 in your chicken coop. Wow, that's a lot of chickens. The chicken coop pretty much takes up this whole level. And there's the back side of the chicken coop and the downside. I mean, they made this main area really nice. Now, drive through, which this is 100,000 total capacity of the hay loft and straw. You got 700,000 liters of liquid manure that you can get. This is just big place, and we haven't hit everything yet. I mean, there's still this section over here we haven't gotten to. I walked right on by it. Big old area here. You got 240,000 liter total capacity in this. This is for vegetables, your vegetable warehouse. And over here, it just says moisture. I don't know exactly what this building is, but looks like you can drop something. I'll probably pallet storage or something that it just... Gates open up pretty good. A little faster than some maps. I don't want to name them. I mean, that's just being mean. I like the map. It's just my computer don't. I love the map, though. This, I'm talking the other map. This map right here, I love it. More storage. Oh, I like how both doors slide together, not just waiting for one. got drop-off points right there. This must all be like pallet and whatnot storage, just miscellaneous. Beautiful barns up in here. And this has 85 in the sheep. No, that's 95 in the sheep. My bad. And we're just on our start farm. All right, well, that pretty much covers that. So we'll get back out here on the road. We do have right here to where we got the universal purchase and the slurry station. We'll get out real quick and take a look at those. They're just right off the farm, so they're right here. Universal purchase, nice. And there's the slurry. Couple nice little sell points. I haven't seen traffic yet per se, but we got pedestrians in here, so we got foot traffic. Then we'll go right down the road here. And off to our right, we're going to find the animal dealer and probably Katie if everything, goes as normal. Yep, and that's where you can come in and buy all your animals. So your one cow barn has 70. The other one has 500 for the pigs, 95 for the sheep. The horses, we don't have any yet, and then 1,500 on the chicken. So we don't have don't own a stable, but I like how it's set up. This is nice. I like how they use individual pens. I mean, this is great. They did a phenomenal job here. This is one of the best animal dealer looking things that I've seen on a map. I've done it myself on building a map, but not something I'm gonna, put out type thing. Then back here, whoops, I'm just gonna jump back here. This is some greenhouses you got back in here that's, you can purchase this little piece of land here. This is 55. We'll go ahead and buy that real quick and see what all it brings up. Greenhouses on either side plus the selling points here. All right. So that brings up all these greenhouses. And now we get into, well, there's your crop calendar. Doesn't look like there's anything really added to it. Looks like your typical crop calendar. We know what we own and no animals. Contracts are plentiful. Keep you working for a while on that. Now that we bought the greenhouses, they're all there. We bought that. These are the 2 wood mills that we ended up owning from purchasing. But there is a lot of available production plants on here. A lot of slurry ones, slurry stations everywhere. That's what they want you to produce. I mean, everything's looking great. And like I said, vehicles, I bought it. You don't come in with any. So this has been really nice. Okay, let's kind of jump back to our vehicle. Since we jumped over to there, look at the map here. Okay, we came in. We went down and bought the land here. Ended up with a bunch of extra facilities. Came right on up in through here. Jumped over the fence and bought this land. We're going to go ahead and buy these because I think there's facilities. No. We'll keep buying the ones until we, found one here. And found another facility here. We got a seed production and feed production. Alright, so we found a couple more productions right here. We'll just leave the vehicle parked there. So we got seed production here. I thought that was a production. And this one looked like it when I drove by earlier, so I figured I might have to buy that. There you go. There's another production that you own that are on the map. And then the carpentry's right up the road. And then we just get into slurry pit after slurry pit. And the tailor shop's right up the road. Let's buy this one right here. Nothing. So we will go ahead and sell that. Nothing came up. This is obviously has something here, but let's see if anything else. Nope. And then the one across the street looks like a farm. So, nope. There's nothing there. No buildings, no nothing. Okay, well, let's head up there and take a look. I like kind of doing the map tours on a walk because you just never know what you're going to find. You see how nicely they've done everything. They love the cobblestone. They love the stone, which for this region, it probably is what you would see. I don't know. I don't know much outside of American. And that's on me. I learn more about different cultures out of games than I have anything else. And this one we're at, that was the carpentry. And then we'll go up to the slurry pits. And everybody likes to walk in this town. I like that. Must be a slurry pit somewhere around here. Oh, we got open gates. So the slurry pit was somewhere right here, it says. Does anybody see a slurry pit? I'm not seeing a slurry pit. Oh, there it is. Little itty bitty thing right there. Man, that's easy to miss. I'm blind, guys. And we got another one across the street here. For the triggers. Oh, got triggers right here. There we go. This is our button place, so this must be our spinnery. I hate this autosave stuff. I turn it off, but it still goes on. I must have forgot to turn it off on this map. And now we're going to go up to the industrial bank. And back here we do have a bale and pallet storage. By this area, see what the... No. And it brung up something else back there. So let's go back here and take a look. Where's the side road to it? Oh, it brought up this. Is one of our... No, it's one of our bakers. What did it bring up back here? Ooh, it brought up a mill of some sort. Or is this another farm? It's a production. It's an oil mill. All right. So, oil mill, bale and pallet storage. So the oil mill was hiding back here with that. I was wondering what that was. And we'll go by this one real quick. Just see. Yep, there's another one. So we got a lot to look up the street. Let's get back out to the main road. Oh, just cleared the fence. All right. Ooh. Here is our little market. Little farmer's market. Another slurry pit. And you got to get in real close with that car. And here's our grain mill. I don't know. I didn't look to see if there's any collectibles on this map. Looks like this is another one of our slurry pits. It's hiding right here. And that's my wife texting in, asking me, do I want coffee or something to drink? Oh, she's in the driveway. Okay. All right, guys. Alright, my wife's coming down the driveway. That must mean she needs me to grab something real quick, so I'll be right back, guys. Give me 2 seconds to go grab what she wants me to grab. Alright. This is a lovely map, though. I mean, this thing is very, 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 very beautiful. I gotta say that. I'm live, so I gotta go. Yeah, my headset actually does get out there pretty far, don't it? I mean, I made it all the way out to my wife, out to the car in the driveway, so. Oh, okay, now we'll get back on with this map and see how this thing looks. Man, they do have a lot. I mean, this town, I like how they put everything pretty much just right here. And here is the slurry pit. And they got a lot of them. They weren't too ashamed of putting slurry pits in, man. They want you to get rid of your crap real easy, real quick. Here's your composter. You own that because we bought that one in. Then down here, you got yourself another trigger at the back of the all right. And now we'll look at the map, and we got this over here. We'll go visit this. And we got the 3 factories out here. Okay, we are dealing with out here. We are dealing with preserved foods, a dairy, and another slurry pit. With some storage here if you buy it. Alright. And so we don't have to run all the way up here. We're just going to go to this slurry pit and visit it real quick. Which it's just on the side of the road. It's not in anybody's backyard, thank God. And they did a good job. I mean, I like how some of these signs are tilted. I don't know if they're supposed to be that way, so it's easier to kind of see. Like, yo. But I do like it. That's kind of neat how they did that. It's like it was there, then they twisted the land and made it bend. Zup Zup Cup. This must be the coffee plantation, coffee place. Oh, soup factory, okay. And there was a slurry pit, and we got these left to hit. We got a slurry pit, which is no big deal. And we go to line production. We'll go just visit that real quick. Wow, that's loud. Oh, it's a drive-over line production. You just drop off that your limestones. All right. Oh, this has got a mud driveway into it. I gotcha. And across the street here, we have the slurry pit. And we'll get up. Let's see. Let's buy this place. Yep. That brings up one over here to salvage hall. And let's go and visit it. That just brings up the salvage hall that's in here, but that's also the business. Well, fine. Modern sugar factory. And what was across the street was a cement factory and the debris crusher. And that's directly across the street from here. Got stuck on a tree. there's that piece, and then the debris crusher is usually this one right here. So you can pick up a little bit of, looks like a gravel factory too. And then we're going to jump up here to this spinnery and visit it. And then from the spinnery, since it's kind of loud, we're going to go airborne. We're just going to do it construction style. I mean, if you... It looks like you can sell all the buildings on the map. I checked earlier on the start farm, which I will go back over with you guys. Sorry about the lag. Sometimes it doesn't when I'm up here. 13 frames a second. That's not bad for me. This is a beautiful map. Well done. They did the tunnel escape out of these. I like those somewhat. The ones I like is when they put like a fallen tree or something over the end of the road. No, there's like right here there'd be a bunch of trees down and stuff. Like can't get out that way. Very beautiful map. Well put together. Well made. And look at this hill. This hill is huge. And it'll get me up here, but man, I'm losing frames up here. This is a huge hill. And it does have roads going to it. Wow. There's that bio plant. This is the road we were coming out. Bought the little building off here. Or not we didn't buy that, but we bought some of the areas in here so they'd pop up. You got one big start farm. I didn't really see any other farms per se, but let's get out of that. Let's get into the map. See 71. What's here? Nothing. No buildings, no nothing. Check out the wooded areas. Let's go visit that. We got some thick, not too thick of woods, but I mean, they got some good long, big trees in it. They're not all just stick poles. At least in this section, this is what they got here. You can't buy into, like, the whole, like, the outskirts of the map. You only can buy individuals, what I've been finding. Let's go visit out here at 100. There's supposed to be some type of concrete piece of what it looks like right here, but it's just a star. So, nothing out here. But this, if you're good in this language, this little description on the outside here. We got some little pictures and whatnot. Yeah, 63, 64, 65, 71, and 72. Okay. There's 64. Those must be just concrete areas. Yep, this little bitty bitty areas. I mean, nope, found another production. No other production there. Nothing there. One there. That's just a field. That's just a field. Yeah, so I'm not really getting anything out of these, so they're not really getting any much. I'm really kind of giving this the big once-over, with everybody involved and seeing it. And buy some of these out here, see if they turn into a cow. Nope. Okay, fine, we'll sell this one. Then we'll buy this one. No, I'm not getting any of the horse to come up. Nothing else to come up out here. Alright, well, that pretty much takes care of this map. Let's move on to the second one. Give it a quick save real quick so we can back out without it going and asking me the question, you sure you want to quit without saving? I'll delete it later. It's just, I like to get that save in. That way it doesn't mess with the game. I mean, it did auto saves after I bought a bunch of stuff, so I might as well just do it. Oh. Alright. Now we will go into Rustic Acres. Okay, on that first map we were in, it has, the first map we were just in is 1 gig, needs 45 required mods, and one of them you need to Google. It is FS25 hayloft _ storage zip. And it has to be that one. You can't get any other type of storage. It's that one. And I just Googled it. It popped up, and I found it. That was the only one that wasn't in Mod Hub. But as you can see, it's easy to find, and I got it in the map. This map right here has 0 required mods, and that's how I went into it. And this is Rustic Acres. There's another Rustic map out there, Rustic Fields, not to get confused with it. And this map was just over 800 megabytes, and like I said, 0 required mods. Shouldn't take much more. I mean, I didn't load any other mods in. I didn't put in flight. I didn't put nothing in. It's just we're going to do a quick jump around to the few things that are in here, and all right. This is your start farm, and we will get into here, and you own several little pieces out here. You got a pigsty, you got sheep, you've got the cows, and you've got horses. So, and then you've got more chickens over here. And you own one. Let's get into, okay, you own these 3 fields, and these 2 right here with all the pastures and whatnot in it. I don't know what, if anything, buys like all the roads. I haven't found that. I haven't looked yet. So we are looking. Looks like 55 out there buys all the roadways, at least along that strip. I don't see all the roadways getting popped up. Well, at any rate, this is the map, and we will come over here to 70 and visit. Looks like this is your animal dealer that we're right around. Animal dealer with Katie and liquid manure tank, and bale selling. All right, here you got a supermarket we're kind of headed towards, and then we got the cement factory and a canning factory right up the road. So that's all this way. Well, we're gonna just visit the places. That way it's a little quicker on us. Kind of like how they got this in here. Everything kind of cemented in, then you back out on a gravel road to head right back on down. And the canning factory, as you could see, was right up in front of us. And then we're here at the warehouse, is right up the road from that. Got some decent little fields here. And the field, let's see here. We got 32 acres, 31 acres. Not bad. Let's see some of the bigger fields down here. You got 30, well, 40, call it 40 acres for $2 million, and kind of spendy, actually. A little bit on the spendy side, but it might be priced per region, so I got really nothing to say. So, all right, and we are up here. We just finished all this little area. We will head up to here and to the grain mill. I'm going to make it the easiest way here. We're going to go into construction. And we're just going to do a flyover since this is a really kind of a small map. Give you an idea of what the woods is like. And then when we get to an area, I'll just select the building that way. Okay, carpentry building right here. It's got a nice little area to buy, build, put a little extra here. Got the sawmill. Got some good water sounds in a pond. Sounds like a creek or like a waterfall or something, you know, creek babbling by. Man, that drops way down. So we do have some definite elevation change, and they've got the road right there to bring it down. And it brings you out and around back down to some traffic out here. Let's put you... And like a little tree farm here. Looks like a wagon factory. And we've got our dock over here with our ship ready to go. Yeah, it's right at the edge of the map. So that's your port. Yep, Harbor Grain Elevator. Got ourselves another couple facilities here. And this is beautiful. We got a dock. Oh, don't think we got really too much access on the river of it. Bring up to the corner where the water tower is and along the bottom here, where we've got paper factory and a farmer's market. Got a couple of bared lands. A couple more areas here. But this isn't too bad of a map. I like it. It's kind of simple, but also simple is good. It gives you room to grow, room to do things. I like the map. Here's your dairy. And your warehouse. Got some decent sized fields. Got a lot of different terrain because, like you even seen over here, I mean, this map's not afraid to change terrain. There's one change right there up to this farmland with the cow barn. Looks like just a field to go have fun and play mud in. That's just probably a pasture is what that is. But look at this. I mean, we've got several drop downs. We're at the top of the map. I'm getting 65 frames a second, so this map is put together really well. It's going to make it through Mod Hub and be a regular map real soon, I bet, if it's not already in there for submission. But that pretty much concludes the map tour, guys. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I hope you find one of these maps that you'd love to go and play on. All right, well, you all have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you on the